actually, let's go back to the beginning. Here we go. So this is Monarch. I have 2 Monarch way stations, and so this was last year, and Monarch emerging from its chrysalis. How cool is that? I should probably have some music playing right about now, but I think I have it muted. No, no music playing. That's okay. I'm going to teach some crochet stitches here just as soon as I play this. Let's watch the butterfly emerge from its chrysalis first. Aw, it's a boy. Beautiful. Now all its fluids are going through its body. And then it will slowly, the wings and everything will go to normal size. If it's pumping all its fluids through its body. Sorry, a little bit of shaking the camera there. It's still working all the fluids through its body. And then when they emerge, I test them for the viral plague that is plaguing the monarchs. Okay, so that is it for that one. Okay, so now I am going to play my crochet video. This one is a stackable double crochet. How to do what's called the stacked double crochet. It's basically doing 2 rows in 1 stitch. It's considered a pattern stitch where you use multiple stitches to form one type of stitch. This is what it looks like, and I'm going to be finishing a row with this piece here and showing how to turn and start a new row. Hello, how are you this evening? So starting, I'm doing the stackable double crochet stitch. This is, to be able to do this stitch, you'll need to know how to do, for anybody who's like a beginner, to do a starting loop, chain stitch, and a single crochet. I don't like to teach multiple stitches in one tutorial, so if you would like to know how to learn how to do the single crochet, then I will put a link in the description, because I do tutorials on all kinds of stitches, and I create stitches as well. I learned this stitch from the great channel Nastasio. I'll put a link in the description to her channel. She has great, easy to follow tutorials of many types of stitches of crochet. So basically you're going to start with a chain. Let's say if you want to do 10 stitches, then you're going to have 11 because you always have an extra for the working chain. And what you're going to do is basically you're going to do 4 single crochets on top of each other. Now do keep in mind that there is some variances on stitches, especially if you're a new beginner. You may not know this, like what they call single crochet, double crochet in the UK is different than American crochet stitches, just so you're aware of that in case you weren't already. Okay. And I say so that just in case you see the same stitch being taught somewhere else, then there may be a little bit of variance. That's why. My first single crochet. Then I'm going to work into this same right here, this front side right here is what I'm going to be working to the next single crochet. So this is single crochet number 2. Now I'm going to do number 3. Don't wrap around. would recommend make sure your stitches are not tight. It'll be harder to do this stitch. Maybe even start with a bigger yarn. Acrylic yarn has tendency to split a little bit more. There you go. Now let's do number 3, doing the same thing, going in this front post here. And the last one, sorry, doing the same thing. Remember, you're working from this same stitch where the yarn's coming out of, going down into that. Probably should be using a little bit smaller of a hook, which I didn't mention. Okay, now you kind of have like an L. Now, when you start, you're not going to go down here to the bottom. You're going to go almost like to the second. And so like when you turn and you do the next chain, you wouldn't work into here because you wouldn't work into this one because that's the one that your work's coming out of. So it's like the same concept here. You're not going to work into here because that's like the beginning where it comes from. So you're going to go basically to the one above that. You're going to go in this front post here. You're going to wrap around and go through it, but do not bring up through that loop. Okay, so we'll find that front post right here. Go through it. Don't bring up through. Then we're going to wrap around again, whichever direction you go. Some people do it differently. Then you're going to go into the next chain, not where you got this work coming from, but the next chain. Wrap around, bring up through. Oh, this yarn wants to split. This is really soft baby yarn, so probably not the best work. Try using this. Wrap around and bring through 2. Wrap around and bring, through 2. Wrap around and bring through 2, and wrap around and bring through 2. And so that is your first stitch.
Hello.
Which will end up, now I'm going to switch to this, because basically doing that will end up looking like this. Now I'm going to show how to turn your work and start a new row using this pattern stitch. Okay, on the last stitch of this row, excuse me, so I'm going to wrap around and find my prominent diagonal right there. This is the prominent diagonal. I'm going to go in front of that, wrap around and go through that, but do not come up through. Wrap around again. Then you're going to go into the next stitch, wrap around and bring up through, and you have 5 on the hook. Get that nice orderly there. And I like to hang on to this one here that's not a complete loop like the rest of these are. Wrap around and go through the first 2. Wrap around and go through the next 2.
Thank you. This is the double stacked crochet
and wrap
stitch.
around and go through the next 2. Now, normally, out of habit, you're going to chain 1 before you turn your work. You do not do that with this stitch. So you just turn your work, and then you're going to do the same exact thing, working into that first thing and create your, so instead of, like having a chain, now you have like a regular stitch to start with. You just do the same thing you did with the chain. And that's how you do the stackable double crochet stitches. I hope that was helpful. I have other tutorials.
Good
I will
to
put
see you.
a link in the description to my playlist of, I have crafts,
Hey, thank you. I'm just showing some of my
crochet
stitches.
Crochet hybrid stitches. I have stitches I've created.
And
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
not really
going
doing
to
a
be
whole lot
sharing a
tonight.
stitch that
What
I
are you
created
up to?
called the pole
You making
stitch.
any baby dolls this weekend?
Now, if you know about tall stitches,
making any crafts?
you may have heard of the quad stitch, the
This is a
quadruple
pole
stitch.
and the quintuple stitch.
For tall stitches.
Those are nice tall stitches. This is similar to that, but it is different. And I think that it uses slightly less
I think
yarn,
it would be good for like
but it
the
still
tall,
gives a
if
nice
you like
tall
a cuff
stitch.
for your
This would
socks.
be nice for a cuff of a sock.
That's what I was thinking.
There's so many things that you can use this for. At any rate, so I'm going to finish this row. This is the
I actually
second
made
row.
a triangle. The first time I used this,
you
I
use
made
these
a
for,
triangle. You can make like a little, like you can make
coasters,
like a row of flags.
pot holders, etc., etc. Use your imagination. So it's very simple. Again, it is similar to the quad stitch, but definitely taller than the quad stitch. And it doesn't use as much yarn as the quadruple, which you go through 6 times. Okay, so the first thing, you starting the stitch, you'll wrap around 4 times.
Alfonso?
2, 3, 4.
Hey, guys.
Now,
Alfonso,
on the hook,
I forgot
you
to
will
ask
see
you
1, 2,
when
3,
I saw you
4
in Susan's live
loops,
stream.
and I call that a half because it's not all the way around the loop.
I went to your live
So,
stream last Saturday, but I didn't see
right,
you, so I didn't
then
know
I'm
if
going
you
to go down
skipped a live
to the
stream.
next
But I
stitch,
went there, and I'm pretty sure I was in the right time zone.
wrap around, and come
So are
up
you
through.
going to do a live
Now
stream
you'll
tomorrow?
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I should probably
6
get my headphones.
on your hook.
Let me grab my
Slide up
headphones
forward.
So I can watch the
You're going to go through 2,
comments on
3
that one.
times. 1, 2, 3, and the last 3, you're going to go through all 3. That's it. But see, the length of it is nice and tall,
I'm gonna grab my
and it
other
instead of
device
going
here
through
so I can watch the
2,
comments.
6 times,
Let's see.
but it makes a nice tall stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go.
Go through the next
Turn the
stitch,
volume
wrap
down.
around, come through. Whoop.
It's not loading. Hang on. Oh, here you are. Hey, I don't
Nice.
know yet. Oh, okay.
Well,
I'll
this
check
is the
in.
thing I don't
I'll
like
check
about
in
acrylic yarn.
and
It
see if
separates.
you know
Sometimes.
if you are or not.
So you
So
go through 2
I
one
will
time,
check in
go
on
through
you.
2 times,
Yeah.
go through 2 3 times. You have 3 remaining on the
I
hook.
thought
You're
when
going to
I
wrap
showed up
around and
last
go
Saturday,
through
I
all
thought, well,
3.
maybe I got the time wrong or something.
Again, 1,
I left
2,
a comment on your
3,
video.
4. Fuzzball on my yarn. Go down through, wrap around, come up through. We'll go through 2 once, go through 2 twice, go through 2 3 times.
There we go.
And then go through the remaining 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wrap around.
Okay, now I can see the
through,
comments.
Go through 2
Hello,
twice.
Missy.
Go through 2
yes,
3
thank you.
2 times, and go through 2 3 times.
Oh, audio
and then
equipment.
The last 3.
Oh, really? Compatibility with StreamYard.
So,
Aw. Yeah, I tried using StreamYard and it didn't work for me.
It's a nice
but I'm supposed to be getting my computer
tall
updated this
stitch.
weekend if all goes well. God willing. Woohoo!
Now,
I'm so
to
excited.
start the next row,
Your mixer
you're
is
going to
10 years
chain
old. Wow.
5 and then turn your work.
Yeah.
You're going to chain 5.
I didn't see your
4
community
for
tab.
quad.
I apologize.
And then the extra
Okay.
stitch is for when you chain 1. So you go
I'll
1,
probably get it
2,
fixed.
3.
I've tried
4,
StreamYard and I can
5.
never get it to
That's your
transfer
first
everything
stitch.
over to YouTube.
Okay.
I don't know what the deal is.
Now you're not going to
And I
go
talked to my
through the
PC
one
guy
that this
about the
came out of.
OBS about
Go
what
to the next
was
one,
happening
'cause you
when I
want to
tried
line
to
up
download it. And
evenly
he said, yeah, it
with
sounds
the
like your
post,
settings are
this
off. So he's going to
pole stitch here. Okay.
help
Pole
me
stitch.
with that.
P-O-L-E.
So hopefully I will have OBS soon.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He thinks it's my settings.
And then go down.
And it sounds like what
Going
he said
through
sounds
once.
pretty accurate.
Going through twice.
Because I've used
going
OBS
through 2
before.
3
And
times.
it's pretty
And then
beginner
the last
friendly or
remaining
whatever.
3.
I used it on my
Okay.
laptop. I didn't have
So
any
you
issues,
see, it should
so.
line up perfectly.
But with my desktop, it just wouldn't. The
Your
interface
poles
was
should
blocking
line
me
up.
to
Right.
like click on
1,
the buttons
2,
and stuff. And he
3,
says, "Yeah, that
4.
sounds like your settings."
Go down to the
So
next one. Come up, go through 2 once, go through 2
I've
twice,
tried
go through 2 3 times, go through 2 3 times.
a side chain with my new audio interface with my old mix, but I'm getting a grounding loop hum.
just going to
Okay,
go through one
okay.
more
I will
and
check.
then
I
show
will check
you.
in after a while when I get done with my stream. Better.
Go
I'll
through
check.
the
I'll
hole,
check your
come
channel and
wrap around, come
check
up,
your recent videos.
go
I've
through
been
two
kind of out of
once,
town today. I
go
don't
through
really have
two,
I
two
haven't
times,
really
go
been
through
doing a whole
two,
lot
three
of
times. You have
checking
three
on people's
remaining and
channels and
go
stuff,
through those
but
three.
I'm kind of in
So, let me
chillaxing
show you
mode. So
here.
once I get done with my stream here, I'm gonna go visit some
Yep.
channels and I will check your
So,
stuff out.
your pole stitch. Show you from this side,
Thank you for stopping
your
in.
pole stitch. That's 3 rows. Measures
The last stream sounded
about.
well. I
I'd have to
thought
get
it
the measuring
sounded
tape
pretty.
out,
Well,
but
I
I'd
don't
say
know about that one.
probably
The one that I was in, it sounded pretty good.
5.5
It's just
inches.
that when it just went silent, it just got muted.
At any rate,
But when I could hear you, I thought it sounded pretty good.
I have patterns that I've created,
On my
stitches that I've
end, it
created.
sounded good.
If you're interested in that, it would help me if you would share this video or mention it to other people, and
That's the
share with
stitch I
them.
created.
So I'll be doing some tutorials, and I'll put a tutorial playlist on my channel.
Oh,
Currently, I have a craft
hang on a second.
playlist. I have
hear a
4
conversation in the
paintings
background?
and crafts, and those are things that
Oh,
I have
hang on a
done,
second. Let me
including
pause
my
this. I am so sorry. Maybe I didn't explain this. I'm playing a video, and so I'm like, this is like I'm playing a video for my stream, and I'm a phone conversation. Oh, well, I'm talking to Alfonso. I'm responding to what he's saying in chat. I'm sorry, a phone conversation. I don't have a phone conversation going. I'm just playing. I'm gonna do the moon pattern. I'm just I'm doing a video and I'm probably chatting on top of the video. So for people who's actually trying to watch and learn, I'm probably not helping them. So I apologize. I'm talking over my own video. I apologize. I'm talking to Alfonso, the stuff he's making in the comments.
To start
Actually,
with, you're going to chain
let me turn
12.
this volume up.
Now keep in mind, you're only going to have 11 stitches. So if you want,
You know what? I'm going to turn
certain
my
amount of chains to be
CC.
even, you have
Here's
to
the
chain
thing I
11.
like about replaying my
chain
videos is
12,
because you can have
and then I'm going to
the,
do,
what do you call it? The captions. There you
sorry, I
go.
can't see
Now you can read
anything in the sun where my
there.
hands are, so I apologize. So I'm going to do single crochet. Now I'm going to work, see these back bumps? I'm not going to work in this one.
I don't know why they don't give us closed captions in the live stream.
This hook is on. So I'll go to the next chain, which will actually be the first
So
chain.
this right here is actually not live.
Close.
This is actually a video that I'm
You don't have to
playing
work
for
through
my
the back
live stream.
bumps. You just want to work through
I'm live. My
whatever.
voice, what I'm saying right now, is
That's how
live.
I'm doing it.
This is a
And then
video, a pre-recorded
single
video
crochet
in my playlist that I'm playing
first
for my
stitch
live
is going to
stream.
be a single crochet. I will tell you the pattern that I use, that I created. A little bit different.
Yeah, I'm so
Videos
sorry. I
and
probably
I think
should have
it's
said
easier to
that
remember.
in the description of
Single
my video
crochet,
before I started it.
half double crochet,
I'll have to do that next time.
double crochet, double crochet, double crochet 2 times in the same stitch, 1 triple crochet, ignore that, 1 triple crochet, and then you work backwards, the exact same thing. So you'll go, after you do that triple crochet, you'll do a double crochet, 2 in the same stitch, and then the next 2 stitches will be a double crochet, and then you'll do a half double crochet and end with a
I've
single
never
crochet.
followed a
If you like
pattern. Like, that's
punchier,
about as close to a
then you
pattern
can
as I
add
will get.
slip stitch at
I
the
just
very end.
memorize stuff
So to start, we'll do
or just create stuff in my mind. People who can follow crochet patterns impress
might want to
me.
use a smaller crochet.
I've never followed one. Ever.
This is acrylic yarn that splits kind of easily.
I actually tried a couple times and it was just...
If you want to know how to do the stitches, I have tutorials on those. This is for people who already know these stitches. Okay, but I'll talk you through the first one. Half double crochet, the way I do mine is a wrap around, and then I go through the loop, and then I'm only going to wrap around and go through 3.
Can you see that okay?
Half double crochet. Then I'm going to do double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Working in the back bump.
I'm going to back up just a little bit so I can see the whole screen and the words.
And then I'm going to do double crochet
Okay.
2 of them in the same stitch. So this is the first double crochet, which basically you wrap around, go through the hole, wrap around, come up through the hole. You've got 3 on the hook, wrap around, go through 2 once, wrap around, go through twice. That's a double crochet. Now I'm going to do a triple crochet. Wrap around
I don't know that I can get
twice.
all that in the
Go
in
through
the
that
screen.
back
I'm gonna
loop.
try. Back up a little bit.
Wrap, go down, bring a loop up. So you have 4 on the hook. You're going to wrap around, go through once. You're going to wrap around, go through twice, and wrap around, go through 3 times.
I don't know how good
Now I'm going to work that
instructions that
same
I'm given
pattern but
here.
going backwards. So the next one I will be doing 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Wrap around once and wrap around twice. Do the second double crochet in that same stitch. Wrap around, go through 2 once, wrap around, go through twice. Then I'm going to do double crochet in the
I
next
may
2
need to
stitches, or chains,
Bluetooth
is what-
transmitter. Okay.
starting on the first row.
Well,
Birds singing in the
pray that
background. Love, love,
it'll
love,
get
love,
figured
love
out.
it. And you can check on the 3 buttons to get the stitches. But I will put the pattern of stitches in the description of this video if you just want the written pattern. And then a half double crochet. I do appreciate it if you like my video and share it. It kind of helps me to get more visibility. Encourages me to do more. So now I'm going to end with a single crochet in that last
My
stitch.
keyboards or my
And
backing
again, if you want a
track
more
is not
pointier
going
end,
through.
you can just like slip stitch
Oh,
in the bottom there. That's completely up to you. Okay, and then chain 1 and turn your work for row 2.
turn your
But
work for a
when
row
you turn
2.
your work, you're working here, not down in the center. So you don't. Again, starting with the single crochet, we're going to do the exact same thing we did before. Single crochet, half double crochet, wrap around, go down through the hole, wrap around, bring it up. You have 3 on the hook, wrap around, go through all 3. Then we're going to do next 2 stitches will be 1 double crochet. Wrap around, go down through, come up with the loop, wrap around, go through 2 once, wrap around, go through twice. Wrap around, go down through, wrap around, bring up through, wrap around, go through twice, wrap around, go through twice. 2. Okay, then we'll do double crochet in the next.
You hear the birds singing?
Let's see. So we'll do 2 double crochets in the next stitch. 2 in the same stitch. There's 1.
2 in the
And
same
that's 2.
stitch.
And the next stitch will be a triple crochet, which again, wrap around your hook twice, go down into the next chain, wrap around, bring up through. You got 4 on the hook, wrap around, go through once,
Wrap around, go through twice,
2 times, and wrap around,
go through it 3 times.
Then you're going to do double crochet in the next stitch, 2 of them. So now you're working that pattern backwards.
Moon and stars. Here, I'm going to show you the end product of this.
And then double crochet
Moon
in
and
the
star.
next 2.
Baby, let me in. You let me in?
Go through. Apologize. 1 more. And then double crochet. Oops, I didn't do that right. Half double crochet, you wrap around, go down through, bring up 1, wrap around and go through all 3. And then I'm going to do a single crochet. Now we added a stitch from the last row, so you're going to have to do 2 singles to end there, and then end with a slip stitch. Ta-da! There you go.
Show the end product.
There's your half, kind of like a half moon. And you can pinch it and shape
Okay.
it whatever way that you want.
I'm gonna
And then just
pause
for some
this
more
just
fun, you
for a
can even put a
second.
little bead there and maybe a little black thread for like a smiley face.
Oop,
You know,
let me
some
turn the
use
light
that.
on. Hang on
But
a
that's my
second.
pattern.
I'm
The
gonna
reason
show
that I
you
like
this,
this particular
what I
pattern is
did with
because
this
it goes
moon and
from smallest
star.
to the biggest.
There
Single
it is.
crochet, half double,
That's the
two
moon and
doubles,
star that I'm making
double
right
crochet
there.
times two,
I'm
triple
gonna put it on
crochet,
a baby
and then
blanket.
work that same pattern backwards
See?
down to the smallest. And ending with
It's a
the
newborn
slip
baby
stitch. But just
blanket.
remember on the row 2, your last 2 will be 2 half double crochets and then single crochet and then slip.
I'm gonna be doing a
So
giveaway,
I'll put the pattern in
guys.
the description. I hope this is helpful. I also have
Got a
a
bunch
video
of
on how to
stuff
do
to
this
give
all.
away for Christmas. We're gonna have a
So check my
big
how
Christmas
to
giveaway.
playlist,
Bunch of
which I'm going to
stuff.
put also
Crochet
description of
stuff.
this video. I appreciate
Um,
your support.
I've
Giving
got
me
some
a like,
Robux
share
to
this
give
video, and
away.
comment. Thank you,
Probably
Bucky.
a PayPal gift
How to
card
make a
in
magic circle.
arts and
You're going to
crafts
use these 2 fingers.
and some crochet stuff,
Here's your
of
tail.
course. Yeah, I'm gonna do some giveaways.
You're going to take
Oh my
this,
gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me turn this
bring
light
it
off.
under your middle
Rawr.
finger.
What happened?
You're going to
Oh,
go
this
up
is
behind
I think is
between
that
the
4
thumb
leaf?
there,
Oh, magic
and then
circle.
bring
I'm gonna
it
go to
back
something else
around.
because that's
So
not
what you'll
focusing.
have back
Because
here
it's the light
is
is
you'll
not
have
very
like
good.
an X.
Okay, so this one is just your basic crochet.
I'm going to show how to do a slip knot, a chain, and
It's got
a
better
single
lighting.
crochet.
Hello.
I'm also going to
This is very
discuss
basic
how I
crochet
use
stuff
the
right here.
hook,
But I'm going to be
how
doing
I
a crochet.
position
I'm
the
doing a
yarn
giveaway,
on my
big Christmas
hand,
giveaway.
and the different
Probably at the end of
movements.
November. That way I have time to
Okay.
ship everything to
And
everybody.
the reason I
And I'll
use
do a
specific
PayPal.
movements is I try to reduce friction on your tendons
PayPal,
so you don't get carpal tunnel syndrome if you
some arts
crochet
and
for long
crafts and some
periods of
crochet
time.
stuff to give
But
away.
however you do it, everybody has their own preference. And so this is a number 5.5 millimeter. This, I like the metal hooks.
Or some
They
kind of
just
game.
have a nice,
Some kind of game.
smooth movement with the yarn.
Got baby blankets.
And this is just a regular worsted yarn. And some people,
purses.
They call this like the knife.
Some really cute purses.
The knife hold.
They got some
and
crochet
then they have
jewelry
the pencil
too.
hold, which is just a combination
Bracelets
of
with some pretty beads.
Loosely. Some people hold it tightly. Some people hold it loosely.
Art kits.
However you find whatever works for you. I'm just showing you and sharing with you how I hold mine. So I take the yarn basically around this first finger here. First I'm going to show you how to do a slip knot, and there's so many different ways that you can create your own slip knot. I just make like a fish. See? All right. Then I'm going to take this tail and I'm going to go wrap it around this right here. Tuck it under while I'm holding this right here. Again, there's so many ways. People use their fingers, so you'll find different ways to create a slip knot. That's the way I like to do it. So now, you can measure. You see this middle part? You can measure. Trying to make sure I'm in the camera properly. You can measure against this if you want to, or if you rather have it tighter. It's up to you. At any rate, you'll get the hang of it, whatever you want your tension to be, just the consistency if you're the first time you're learning this. So you're going to, you have your first, what this is called is a chain. You're going to go with your hook, go down. See, I'm holding everything. Again, this is completely optional on how you hold it. Okay. But I like to have more control in my fingers. The less movement I have in the wrist, the better, and the less chance of getting carpal tunnel. And I try to have a relaxed grip. Maybe that'll work for some, maybe not for others, depending on what you're doing, how tight of tension. But I try to have all the movement in the hook and the fingers, as much movement away from movement in the wrist as possible. But that's just me. Okay, so you come up under there, turn your hook down and bring it through. Ta-da! And then when you bring it up, you should have about the same measurement of each chain. Again, I'm going to try to zoom in just a tiny bit. Make sure I'm in the screen here. Turn it down, go through. And then I choke up. I call it choking up. If you ever play baseball, you choke up on the back. So that's where I get it from, choking up on this. So So you're basically going to choke this yarn just a tiny bit. You put this bottom, hold it in place, and it kind of keeps your stitches from stretching also while you are crocheting in different stitches. So I'm holding that right there with my finger and my thumb, and I'm going to turn the hook. Notice I'm turning the hook by turning the wrapping around by turning the hook, not using my wrist. And nice, everything I'm doing is relaxed. And when I'm sitting like outside in a chair, I've got my arms against my body, so I'm not even holding my arms up. Right now they're propped up against a table. So the less that I have to use my muscles, the less fatigue on my tendons and muscles, and especially like if you have arthritis, keeping it as relaxed as possible is the best way. So there's that. I choke back up. You can choke up on each stitch. You'll get the flow of what is most comfortable for you. Okay, and so now I'm going to show how to start a row using the first chain. Now what they call the first stitch is that, see how this is where the yarn is in this hole right here. So you're going to go to the next one where there's no yarn coming through, and that's called the first stitch or the first chain. Okay, I'm going to go through and push it up a little bit and see I'm turning it. I'm going to bring that yarn up through. And as you bring the yarn up, you pull it just a little bit so that, see how these loops are even. And then you're going to wrap around and go through both of those, and that is a single crochet. Single, you don't wrap around before you go down through the hole. If you wrap around before you go down through the hole, I'll show you a double crochet at some other, but this is just a single crochet. Okay, so now see how this yarn is in this hole, so this will be your next chain. See this hole where the stitch is part of, so that will be, you'll go to the next one where it's not in there. Wrap around again, wrap. See, all my grip is relaxed, nice, loose, relaxed. Then you just go down. See how I've got my finger right where the hook is going to go? And again, you'll figure out your own preference. So this hook is on top of this yarn. So you're going to turn your hook down.
Some people
catch
do it
it
the opposite way. It's
and
okay.
bring it through.
It's going to still have the same effect.
Kind of bring it up just a tiny bit so that this loop and this loop is even. So I've got a little, some kind of fuzz on there. Wrap around and bring through. Now I'm going to go to the end and show you how to turn your row. I'm going to pause this. Okay, so I have one stitch left for this row. So I'm going to go down through that hole. Show that again. Down through that hole. Wrap around and bring it up through. And then I have these two even. Wrap around and bring it to. Now whenever you end a row, you're going to do what's called add a chain before you turn your work. So you see how this is even? If you put this right here on top of that, you should be even. It should be even.
Hey, thank you.
Okay, so you're going to wrap around and add a chain. Now see how the work is on the right. Now you're going to turn your work, that's what it's called, so that your work is on the left, because in crochet you work from right to left. So now let's show which one is going to be the first chain. Because this chain that you added before you turned, the yarn is in that, then this one here is going to be your first stitch. So you basically go down, turn your hook, catch it, bring it up through the hole. And again, your loops are the same equal length on your hook. Wrap around tend to go through. And that is it. And again, as far as your movement of your hands, how you hold your yarn, all that, you will find your own preference. Okay, it's completely up to you. I'm just sharing with you, you know, if people crochet for long periods of time, especially big projects like a large blanket, the more relaxed you can keep your grip, the better it's going to be on your body. Maybe you can't crochet as fast. Some people find the knife hold, they crochet faster. Somebody even did a test to see which grip that they used and which one they were able to crochet faster. But as for me, I just think it's just better for me to keep as much as relaxed as possible. I do giveaways if you're interested in that.
Yeah,
To
I'll
my
be
home
doing a
channel
giveaway
and check
soon,
my
guys.
giveaway list.
Yes,
Please I
it's
have a
that time of
giveaway
year.
playlist and you'll learn about that. I give away crochet makes, cash, PayPal, Robux, and all kinds of other stuff. Anywho's, please consider liking this video and subscribing if you're not already,
I'll show some
because it
crochet
helps
makes
with
here in a minute.
visibility, and then other people, the more people
Yeah.
interact with the
You want me to
video, the
show
more
some
the
crochet
algorithm
makes?
will push that video to more visibility, and it helps.
I'm gonna go ahead and pause that. I'm gonna do some crochet makes. I'm gonna go get my bag out here and show some crochet makes. Oh, watch out, baby girl. Okay, let's see what all I got to show. Well, I'll probably put some of this stuff in my Christmas giveaway. All right, let's see. What do I have? Woo! Okay, so this is a Chanel. I'm going to pull this away just a little bit. Get some more room here. Look at this. This is a very soft Chanel. It's a baby blanket. So I'm going to put that in the giveaway. It's a really pretty lime green. And it's so soft. I love Chanel yarn. Oh my goodness. So there's that. And then there's another baby blanket. So I have a baby blanket, baby booty, baby hat. And then there's this baby blanket. It's a small newborn baby blanket. It'd be good for like a cute little shower, maybe baby shower gift. Thank you. And I also have, now this one doesn't have any decor. This is a little bit bigger. This is a little bit bigger of a blanket. And you could add decor to it. It's just a plain, really pretty, soft baby blue. It's baby yarn. And then here's some baby booties. Let me show you the baby booties. You cute little baby booties. So that goes with that baby blanket. And then, of course, it has to have a baby hat. There you go. And there's that. Okay. And then there's this cute little, it's just a cute little purse. But it is lined. I did line the strap. It's got the heart and the cute little buttonhole. And I did line this purse is lined, and it also has a pocket, like a hidden pocket right there. So there's that. I'll put that in my giveaway. And then there's this cute little party purse. Oh my gosh, it'll be cute for a little girl. See that? It's got that little bead on there, the little flower. And it's kind of like a drawstring. It's kind of like a drawstring. It's got the hard bottom. I just made this little design up. And in fact, I think I did a tutorial on this. I can't remember. I've got a bunch of videos. Anyways, but it would make it cute, like for a little girl. It's like a lightweight purse for small items. Okay, so there's that. Then Bella Crochet Gifts sent me a beautiful care package when my baby girl Honey passed. That was so sweet of her. And this is some really, I love this yarn. I made myself a blanket. It was the first thing I did. I made a really warm blanket with the yarn she sent me. And then I made some baby blankets. And like a lot of times I will donate stuff to like the church. And sometimes they'll have raffles. You can donate gifts for the raffles. But this is a cute little, it's like a sage green and kind of like an OD green. And it's got the fringe on it. And it's a cool texture. I don't even know how to describe it. It's not like Chanel, but it is soft and satisfying, if you will. So it's probably big enough for a toddler. I would say it's big enough for a toddler. It wouldn't be like a really warm blanket. It'd be more like a springy blanket, spring or summer blanket. But anyways, there's that. Yay. And so then here's a toddler bed. Whoop. Toddler blanket. And I also have some kimono booties for that Chanel blanket. Okay. So I used this Fun Fur, and it's got this little popcorn, sort of like a palm edging that I created. It's kind of like a popcorn stitch, sort of. I can't even put this. This is big. It's very tall. This is a toddler, small child size blanket. So, anyways, that would be cute for a little girl's room. And it's got, again, the cute little hot pink fringe, Fun Fur fringe, or whatever you call it. Whoop, I'm so sorry. So there's that. Yeah, thank you. And so, yeah, there's that stuff. And I do have some other stuff. I've got, like, if you like the, what do you call them? They're like the hair bands. Whoop. Sorry, hang on a second. Move this out of the way before I knock it over. Okay, I'll be right back. Huh. Big girl. Oh, and then yarn. I do have some yarn to give away too. Okay, but I've got another whole bag of stuff my crochet mates. I've got a whole bag of stuff. And those hair bands, now I love to make those hair bands. And now this is, I used to sell these, but this is a cute little Batman toddler small child hat. And I used non-toxic fabric glue, so, but anyways, it's got the little palm, black and yellow little palm. There's that. And, oh, here we go. This is like my favorite yarn ever. I love this yarn. That is really pretty fall. This is one of those hairband. It's got that twisty knot in the middle. Hairbands. And here's the scarf with the Chanel, the really soft black and lime green Chanel, and it's got the Fun Fur fringe on it. This is for a child. This is child size, lengthwise. I guess an adult could use it, but it's kind of short for an adult. Okay. And then, oh my goodness, I remember making this. And now this is this is a really short scarf. But this is yarn, regular yarn and Fun Fur yarn teamed together to make it extra thick and warm. And it's so soft and satisfying. It's like a gold color. I don't know if my lighting does it any justice at all. Hang on a second. Let me test my light. Yeah. And then here's the hat. This is big. This hat's kind of big and bulky. It's kind of almost like one of those really cold country. It's very thick and heavy. Like this would give your head a lot of warmth. You like that? Okay. Then let's see. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one. This is really pretty blues. And it's one of those headbands with the twisty thing in the middle. I love those headbands. And, okay, here is another scarf, hot pink and light pink together, and they are regular yarn, acrylic yarn teamed together with fun fur. And it's a scarf. This is an adult size scarf with the fun fringe on the end. Yeah, look at that. A bunch of winter stuff. It's that time of year. And a really light pink. Oh, this pink is so pretty. It's an icy light pink. It's so pretty. And it's one of those headbands. You can use it to cover your ears with. To wear it's like head. You wear it on your head and you can cover your ears with it. And then of course you can wear it in the warmer months, just, you know, not covering your ears, but either way. There's that. And to go with that scarf is a hat, but it has a ponytail hole. Instead of like a palm, it's one of those, I forget what you call them. It's for people with ponytails. Yeah, and it's a hat to go with that scarf. Ta-da! Ponytail. And then it's that time of year, guys. Looky for a baby. Look. It's a little pumpkin beanie. Little pumpkin beanie for a baby. For a baby. And then here's a cute little purse for a little toddler girl. Or a child could use it for a baby doll, whatever. Cute little purse. Or I guess you could use it as an adult too. I'm sure you could put something in it. Okay, a little wrist purse or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what else do I have? Oh boy. This is one of those mesh hats. Mesh hats that kind of like hangs off. I don't know how to describe it. It's one of those hangs off the back of your head. I don't know if I'm saying that right. You might know what I'm talking about. Anyways, and it's got some fringe, and that's for warmer months. And then, this is just your typical toboggan hat with the palm. Now, I do have a palm maker that I use, and so actually I have a tutorial on how to use a palm maker. So there's just a regular toboggan hat. And let's see, what else? Oh, look at this lavender. If you love lavender, guys. Oh, this is such a pretty lavender. Oh my goodness. So this is lavender yarn teamed up with fun fur yarn. And speaking of yarn, guys, I have yarn to give away in my giveaway. Whoop, I'm getting ready to show you. Woo. Let me break it out. I love fun fur yarn. If you're not somebody that likes fun fur yarn, you may not like this, but I love fun fur yarn. Fun fur yarn. Yum. Okay, so I have two of these. Whoops, those are stuck together. Let me pull something else out. No, I didn't. So I have two of these, this color. This is Lion's brand fun fur, and I have two of these. I don't know if my camera's doing it justice, but it's a really pretty bright blue color. So I have two of those. Then I have two of these. This is the Prima. Such a pretty purple. I'm telling you now, my camera is not doing it justice. It's a really dark, rich purple. And it has like, this is not your ordinary fun fur. It like has a combination of like fuzzy with the fringe mixed together. And I have two of these that I'll give away. There's a pair. Oh my goodness. What else? Oh yes. And here's another really pretty purple, guys. This is another Lions brand Fun Fur, very rich. It's not dark purple, but it's not lavender. It's kind of like a medium. And I have 2 of these. Oh my goodness, so pretty. Okay, hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I've got another stuff to show. Oh my dog is like, what are you doing? Okay, so I've got this stuff here. La, 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 la. Okay, so for my crafter friends, I have this. It's mixed media. Okay. So this has, it's a real wood box. It's 85 piece. It's got your watercolors, your pencils, your acrylic paint, and oil pastels, and then you have 2 brushes, 1 sharpener, and an eraser, and it's got some paper. Excuse me. And then I have an extra paper to go with it. So there's that. Put that away. And then there is this book here, Prayer Shawls. 11 crochet shawls for adult and child. So it has patterns. It's really pretty stuff. That's so cute. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah. And then I'll probably be adding, as time goes on, yeah. So I'm wanting to like build up the list of people that want to be added to the giveaway. Yeah. So, and if anybody's interested, I'm trying to figure out what kind of game to do. Here's a game that I played one time on a live stream. I think it was on Facebook I played it on. And it was a lot of fun. And now, I know a lot of people like bingo. And I don't like take money or anything like that. It's just for fun. But then there's this game. It's called Bibleopoly. It's really a cute game. It's kind of sort of like Monopoly, except for you're building churches instead of like hotels and stuff and missions. It's a Christian game. It's called In the Beginning. And anyways, I did play that on a live stream. You know, like people would have to tell me what steps they want to do and that kind of thing. And I did do that one time on a live stream. Not on YouTube though. Ouch. I don't know. Like somebody would be interested in that. They would just have to let me know. You know? And so, but like now if somebody like they can gift if they win a gift, they can gift the prize too. Stateside, they just have to have permission, obviously, to share their address. I have sent prizes to somebody they gifted it to. I've done that before. Yeah. So now on the PayPal, I try to include my international friends, so I will have PayPal, but I won't like do alternates. Like PayPal is the only way that I'll do like cash prizes. So I have I'm not playing Roblox anymore, so I have some Robux on my account. And so if you're somebody that plays Roblox, all you have to do is join my group on Roblox, and I give away the Robux through my group. It's easier to do that way. I can just transfer it to your account that way, instead of trying to meet somebody and give it to them
via Please Donate Me or whatever. What I have been doing is Microsoft gifts. I also have some Microsoft gift card, which is a digital gift card, that I have to get a code, and they give you the code. So I have some Robux on that way. And then I have Robux that's already on my account that I just need to transfer. But you have to join my group so that I can just transfer it to you through my group. That way. Because I do have a game called Please Donate Me game, but it's harder to just like schedule to, to be in the game at the same time with somebody else, with everybody in different time zones. So it's just easier just to do it through my group, and that way I can just do it whenever. Whew, I'm gonna get a short breath here. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream, and I'm gonna go visit other people's channels, and I may do another one later. My back's kind of hurting right now. And it's kind of late, so I kind of need to lay down. And, yeah, but thank you. Thank you so much for stopping in my live stream and chatting with me. And if you're interested, you see this video later or whatever, just comment on another video, because I don't see, if you want to be in my giveaway, I don't see my videos right now. Like, I don't see the chat after I close my chat, my live stream that I'm doing on my phone. I don't have the settings to where I'll have chat replay. So if you comment you want to be in, it'll like go away as soon as I end the stream. So go to one of my other videos and comment, just say the word giveaway, and I'll know that you watched the stream and you're interested in the stuff that I showed you in this stream. This big Christmas giveaway. So I'll do a live stream for Thanksgiving, which probably will be bingo. And you don't have to pay anything or anything like that. It's just for fun. You just drop 5 numbers from 1 through 75. And I have an actual bingo game. Roll the whole thing, and, I have a bingo game. And so if you haven't ever joined my thing for that, and so usually do some kind of prizes for that. So I'll probably do something fun for Thanksgiving. And then I'll probably do my Christmas giveaway towards the end of the month. It's just a drawing. So all you have to do is just comment, just be subscribed and comment. And then I'll enter your name, and I will do the drawing on a live stream. And, of course, you have to be 18 to participate, or have your parent contact me to have permission. And so because these are physical gifts that has to go to your address, obviously, you have to be 18. Or your parent would have to contact me. Let's see. And if you want me to gift if you win something to somebody else, maybe you want to give the gift to somebody else for Christmas, or make it a Christmas gift for somebody else. Yeah. Just make sure that, you have permission to share their address, obviously. So, yeah. I guess that's going to be it for this one. Again, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate y'all so much. And I hope you have a blessed evening. Okay, bye.